Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Maura and I'm a physical therapist and certified yoga teacher. Today I'll be sharing a quick 10-minute hip stretch routine. As always, please make sure that it is safe for you to be practicing yoga and that you are always listening to your body. You're more than welcome to use props or swap in a variation for any poses that don't work for you. I'll link what I'm using in the description box below so you can check that out, as well as some other helpful resources and injury prevention tips. So for this quick hip stretch, let's get started on our backs in reclined butterfly, placing the soles of the feet together and just letting gravity bring the knees down toward the mat. You can place your hands wherever is comfortable for you. And if this is too much for your hips right now, you can fold up some blankets or some blocks just to help support the joint. And start to take some deep breathing, slowing down the exhales. And then gently use your hands to bring your knees back up and draw them in toward the chest. You can stay here if that's comfortable, or if you'd like to come into a happy baby, grabbing the soles of the feet with your hands or a strap and pulling the knees toward the shoulders. Try and keep your bottom down on the mat. Release the hold of your feet. Keep the right knee in toward the chest, extend the left knee out, and pull and press in opposite directions. And then take that right knee and carry it over your body for a spinal twist. The hips and the low back work very closely with one another, so we want to make sure that we're getting both of these areas. Your twist, uncross that leg, send the right leg out long this time, pressing it away from you as you draw the left knee in toward the chest, pushing and pulling in opposite directions. And then carry the left knee across your body. Easy twist. And slowly unwind your twist, uncross your legs, and we're going to roll ourselves up into a tabletop position. If you'd like something to pad your knees here, you can go ahead and grab your blanket. From tabletop, we're going to come into a low lunge by bringing the right foot forward, and I'm going to use some blocks here just to give myself a little bit more space. And then sink the hips down, getting some extension in the back hip here. Blocks are a really great option for this pose. Press your hips back a little bit just to take some tension off. Bring the right hand over to meet the left, and we're gonna heel toe the right foot toward the outside of the mat, coming into lizard pose. If you'd like, you can pull the toes up, pull the foot up, and gently roll to the outer edge of the foot, getting a little more external rotation in the hip, but it all depends on what's comfortable for you. Send your hips back, roll that leg in if you took that option, and just swing that right leg around back into tabletop. If you'd like to take a round of cat and cow here, drop the belly and lift the gaze, extending the spine, and then tuck the chin, round the back and press away. And coming back into your tabletop, coming into low lunge on the left side. Left foot forward in between the hands, or a little bit more forward if you're using blocks. It depends on what's comfortable for you. Sinking the hips down. Shift your weight back, and then bring the left hand over to meet the right, and you're going to heel toe your foot out to the side of the mat, coming into lizard. And if you'd like, you can pick up the toes in the foot and roll toward the outer edge of the foot here. Leg in if you took that option. Send your hips back, bring that left leg back to meet the right, and then come down into a child's pose, widening the knees towards the edges of the mat. Inhale, gently come up. And we're going to come into a seated position. Similar to the first pose, how we started the class, seated butterfly, soles of the feet together. Now, they can be close to your hips, they can be further away. It depends on your flexibility and what feels good for you today. So once you've found your comfortable spot, sit up nice and tall, and then try to hinge from the hips and crawl your hands forward. Relaxing the head. Continue focusing on your breathing, especially the exhales here. And crawl your way back up. And then if you'd like to try fire log pose, bring one leg in front of you with your shin parallel to the mat, and then stack the foot over the knee. Now, if your hips feel tight, this may be as much as you can go, and you can always put a block or a blanket here to support your joints so you can fully relax into the pose. If you have the range of motion, you can try and make your shins parallel here. And just sit up nice and tall. This may be enough of a stretch for you. If you're looking for more, you can always crawl your way forward or turn towards the top leg. These are all variations that will get a little bit deeper into your hips, but we're all different. And keep the feet flexed here to protect the knee joints. Flexion in the foot helps to just gently externally rotate the knee and make the joint surfaces more congruent, and it can protect you against twisting your knee in some of these positions. And to come out of this, just gently lift up the top leg, and then we'll switch legs. So bringing the right leg to the bottom now, the left foot on top of the right knee, and then using any props here. If you can't fully bring your knee to your foot, it's no problem at all. You'll still get a benefit. Relax, release the top leg, and we're just going to take that leg and drop it over, plant it on the floor, and tuck that opposite leg in a little bit more. And we're going to go for a seated twist in this position. So sit up nice and tall, don't slump and round your back here, and then just turn and maybe hug the leg, or if you'd like to hook the elbow to push yourself a little further. All of these are great options. Gently unwind your twist. We're going to flip these legs around, left leg down, tuck the foot in, cross the right leg over, sit up nice and tall, and either hug or hook your elbow to twist to the other side. Gently unwind your twist and just come back into an easy seat, noticing how your hips feel now compared to when we started the practice today. We'll take one last deep inhale and exhale to close our practice. Inhaling, arms overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick hip flexibility yoga practice. If you'd like to keep going, I have some other quick yoga practices that'll be popping up in this playlist right here. Leave a comment and let me know how this class went for you, and don't forget to subscribe so that we can practice together again. See you next time.